Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Queen Hulai channel. It's your girl Hulai. Today I'm going to be telling y'all a little story. So this is going to be a story time video. My stories be popping. Like, I got stories for you. I can't wait to tell y'all this story. It's a very sad one. So, as y'all know, well, some of y'all, or if you don't know, I am deathly terrified of dogs. Near a dog, I will scream, I will shout, I will let it all out. We don't mix. We not cool. Like, let's just go our separate ways. This story is actually going to be about a time that me and my sister got chased by a dog. It's funny when I think about it now, but, like, it had me terrified at the time. So this is what happened. I actually went to visit Africa. So I was 10 years old at the time. My sister Robbie was 11. She's a year older than me. We got bamboozled. For all my African kids out there, you know what I mean when I say we got bamboozled. Like, they lied straight up. Said, yeah, I was only staying for a summer. We actually ended up staying for 2 whole years. But that's another story. Obviously, because we're staying for more than 3 months, we're going to enroll in school. So I was enrolled in school in Sierra Leone. So the way that, like, my family has it set up in Africa is my grandfather has, like, a main house. Like, it's like a kind of like a building. It has like three floors, I think. And then if you go like to the back, there's like a back side. There's like little rooms in every. So there was about, I want to say like 4 to 5 rooms. So that house, that main house, that building, that's house, that one is called King Tom. So we actually didn't live there. We ended up living with one of my uncles at his house. I mean, it was about, I want to say 10 to 15 minute drive from that house. So our school was actually closer to King Tom. Like, it was literally right around the corner. Dropped off at school every morning, but we had to take a taxi back to come home. So to get to my uncle's house, it's like hill that leads to the house. So you go down the hill, then you turn, and then the house is like a little bit further down. Oh no, there's actually 2 hills. So you go down one hill, there's a house at the very end of the hill. You go down another path, and then you curve to the right, and you go down one more hill, and literally our house is at the end of the hill, of that second hill. The taxi left us that day at the beginning of the hill, of the first hill. So we walk, it's about like, I want to say 5 to 10 minute walk to our house. So, you know, like this, as we were walking, and I'm with my sister, you know, laughing, chit-chatting, having a good old time. And at the end of the hill, like I said, there's a house. And that house is full of kids. And they have, like, one big-ass dog. Like, Scooby-Doo sized dog. Like a German Shepherd, I think. Like that joint big. A big dog. Let me just say that. Like, and at that time, I'm about 5'5", 5'6" now. But at that time, I was 10 years old. So I was always a really small kid. Is when I hit puberty is when I started growing. So I was really tiny. And me and my sister has always been about the same size. So we about the same size. We're walking down the hall. We're not paying attention. We're just talking, lollygagging. This is so funny, that. And these kids saw us. Mind you, like I said, we're not paying attention. So we're walking. So next thing you know, at the corner of my eye, I don't know what made me pay attention, but something made me pay attention. I guess they were pointing. I don't remember exactly what they were doing, but they were doing something to get our attention. So I looked, I see them whispering to their dog. Now, mind you, I'm already on edge. Like, because, you know, me and dogs, we don't mix. We just don't, I'm scared. I don't do dogs. So I see them whispering to their dog. So the next thing you know, oh Lord, this part. The next thing you know, right, the dog starts scurrying behind the kids over to us. So I'm already on go. I was like, what? What's up? So the dog started following me and my sister. At first we were walking, because you know that whole thing, like, don't run in front of dogs or else they're going to start chasing you or whatever. So that's what I was thinking in my mind. So in my mind I was just like, Hulai, calm down. Just stay calm so that this dog doesn't chase you and eat you up. So we're just calmly walking. But this damn dog is still walking after us. So after that, I looked at my sister. She looked at me. Black people, we got that understanding. Automatically, I took off. When I tell you I took off, I'm talking about Olympic track star style. Took off. I was out. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I ran, like, we're at the end of the hill. So I ran down. And remember, we have to run down one more hill just to get to our house. And you know what sucks about African houses? Is that there's like a lock from the outside. So it's like somebody has to, it's like compounds. It's like you have your house and it's like a gated community basically. So somebody has to not only open the door, they have to open the door, your gates. So imagine that when you're running from a damn dog. Can you imagine that? I was shook. So we were running, right? And I'm going to tell you what I remember, because I was gone. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. I was gone. Like, I ran faster than my sister that day. I remember I looked back one time. When I tell y'all this dog was like this close to my sister's foot, I was like, I'm gone. I took off. Once again, I was out. I ended up dropping my bag. My shoe came off along the way. Like, everything that I had that I had on, like, I ended up dropping a lot of stuff. And so we're running. Luckily that day the gate to our house was actually open. So, like, I bolted in there, right? And after, like, I want to say a few minutes, I dared myself to look out. So I looked out and there was nothing there. So I was like, what the hell? So I ended up, I don't know why I did this, but I ended up walking back, I guess, to get all the stuff that I dropped. Because I've noticed after, like, I sat down to catch my breath and all of that, like, wow, Hulai, where's your stuff? So after that, I went to get my stuff. And mind you, like, my sister, first of all, I didn't even know my sister. Honestly, I don't even know when we met up, to be honest. I think it was later on. But I went back. My sister was breathing hard as hell. I'm breathing hard. Because, like, when you're running off adrenaline, it doesn't hit you until you actually, like, not scared anymore. Like, it was a mixture of adrenaline and fear. So I was gone. I was out. So my sister, we ended up going back, and we found out that they had caught the dog a long time ago. So I was running basically for no damn reason. Like, I ran for no reason. I was so mad when I found out about it later. But it was like, I didn't even feel tired. And that whole time I was running. So I was good. But they ended up collecting, putting all our belongings together. It was like, here you go. It ended up giving us back our stuff. And I just remember, I was so scared. I almost didn't leave my house for like 2 days, to be honest, because I was so scared. Like, every single time now, we had to have somebody, like, walk with us, or, like, we would have to look and see if the dogs were there, like, the dog was there. But that was such a scary experience. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here. And honestly, from that day on, because my whole life, I never liked dogs. Like, I tried to give them a chance. I was born in the Bronx and raised in the Bronx, so they got animals everywhere. They have apartment buildings, so they have animals everywhere. So obviously I'm around dogs all the time and whatnot. And I was like, let me try to get used to dogs. But I don't know. I just never got used to dogs. So I had an on and off relationship with them at that time. So I was like considering, like, maybe I should try to get over my fear of dogs. But from that day on, I was like, me and dogs and me, c'est fini, Melanie. I'm not ever messing with y'all ever again. And that's what happened. So yeah. This is why I'm scared of dogs. Don't bring your dogs around me if you ever meet me in person. If you ever catch me out here in these streets and you walking your dog, don't even look my way. Because no. So yeah, that's it. That's my story. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my story. and why you understand why I'm scared of dogs. And I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one. Be safe and stay blessed. Bye.
And if you tell me, say make a bello, bello, I don't go waste time but to do like so. Bello, bello. If I give me joy, this love, this love, no be chop and go. Hey, but because of you, I get to go.